Hey guys, what's up? It is me, Jin the Sim, and I'm back with another video today, and we are actually doing another overview sort of video over the Sims 4 Cool Kitchen Stuff Pack, which actually just came out a couple minutes ago in real time. Obviously, when you watch this video, it's actually going to be out for a couple hours now, but yeah, I actually just got this game, or the stuff pack, I should say, and let us just hop right into it. There's not going to be too much stuff in Creative Sim, but there is a little bit of stuff, so I will go ahead and show you that right now. Beginning with female hair, let me go ahead and show you, and just remind you this pack is just $10, so it's not that bad, but then again, it doesn't have way too much stuff in it, and it is still considered a stuff pack, so keep that in mind. But we actually have this hair right here, which is looking like a little rough to me. It's like a side ponytail with a really tall, like almost bump it like in the middle of it. Like, how'd you get that much volume in her hair? I don't know, but obviously it just comes in the same regular colors that hair usually does. I mean, it doesn't look that bad in like this color, but I don't know if I'm ever gonna wear this on my Sims just because it looks a little crazy. On to the next one, we have this one right here, which actually reminds me of a base game here. This one off the bat I do like a lot, just because it is, I don't know, it kind of reminds me of like Lana Del Rey or something. So it has like the side pulled back, and then the top has like a little thing, you know what I'm saying, and then it just looks like that. So it's like really thick and big, to say the least, and then of course it just comes in the same colors as usual. I do like this one. I could see myself actually wearing this possibly on my Sims. It depends. If I have no custom content, of course I would wear this one, but since I do have custom content here, it kind of custom content here is better than base game hair, if I do say so myself. And then we have this hair right here that's just like a short bob with bangs and then a headband. And the headband might change colors. No. Yes, it does. Okay, awesome. So the headband changes colors as you go throughout the different hairstyles, so, or hair colors, so keep that in mind when you are looking at this hairstyle. You're probably not going to get the exact combination of headband to hair color ratio that you want, so just keep that in mind when you are looking at this hair. Don't think I'm going to wear this one personally. I just don't like the style of it, but that's just me. I mean, if you like it, go for it. On to the next one, we actually do have another bob sort of hair, and it is just this one, and then it has those bangs and just a bob. This one isn't as bad, but I don't know if I'm going to actually wear it. Maybe, I don't know, I could see this more on like a little girl Sim rather than a young adult Sim, but of course that's just my personal little idea about it all. So that's that one. Don't know if I'm going to wear it. And then we have this little bun, and then it looks like a middle part through the middle. I do like this one a lot. From the front, it looks like it would be a lot different than it is in the back. I don't know, something, maybe like just because the front looks like a base game hair that has a ponytail in the back. That's what I'm thinking instead of a bun. But, yeah, nothing too special. So that is the female hairstyles, and let us move on to the female clothing. We have a few female clothing items that came with this pack. So we have this one right here. Oh, put on some pants, you little... Okay, so here we have this like little blazer with a undershirt and then a scarf on top of it, and it actually does look really nice. I could definitely picture myself actually wearing this. I do like it a lot. It does look classy, and I like the color combinations that it has with the scarf and the shirt. Maybe not that one, but you know what I'm saying. They had a good streak going. So I do like this one a lot, and I definitely will end up wearing this on my Sims one time or another. I like it. Then we have this sweater and this undershirt. So I saw this one in like the little preview, and I was like, wow, The Sims has come to an all-time low. I don't know if I like this one. I don't know if I hate it. I don't know what I feel about it, but I feel like it's a little bit ridiculous. Like, I would never probably see anybody wearing a sweater that looks like that in public. I just don't think something like that exists in the real world. But the color combinations aren't too bad. It looks like they're going for like the same color combinations throughout all these clothes, which isn't too terrible, and it isn't bad combinations. I like this one. I don't know, something about it. I like it. But the shirt kind of makes the shirt kind of poofs out if you see yeah, you know what I'm saying. Then we have this jean jacket and this undershirt, and then it comes in the same color combinations as everything else has been coming in this pack. I do like this one. I'll probably end up wearing it because why not? I think it looks good. I like the detail put into the jacket. It looks good. Now we have this little blazer. I don't know if I should call it a blazer or a jacket, with an undershirt. This one kind of reminds me of Easter. Something about Easter colors reminds me of that. But it has like a little Aztec design print on it, obviously, you can see right here. And then it has the same color scheme that we have been seeing throughout this whole entire pack. On to the next one, we have this jean jacket that is ripped, an undershirt, and then another undershirt. So this kind of looks like a hot mess to me. There's way too much going on personally because you have the jean jacket first, you have the buttons on the jean jacket, then you have the undershirt which is plaid, and then you have all these buttons, and then you have another undershirt. So, don't know if I like this one. I feel like it's a little bit too much going on. I cannot picture my Sims wearing this. Maybe I could actually. The different colors look better on it, but some of those colors are really rough looking, and you can see that. So yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna wear that one. This one is just a sweater with like this glitter on the side of it. This is probably the one that I was most excited about just because it's so simple and nothing too crazy going on here. But as you can see, the glitter changes with the color of the sweater itself. So keep that in mind when you are looking at this one. I do like this one a lot. The color combos on this one look really good. It actually looks like something realistic that I would see people wearing in the real world. It doesn't look like some obscure kind of looking jacket, plaid, whatever. So I do like this one. I'll probably end up wearing it on my Sims. Then we have a sweater with a little undershirt, tank top sort of thing. And the sweater is striped, so as you can see as you go throughout it, the stripes, the sweater itself, and the undershirt changes. And not all of them are striped. As you can see, it actually goes to plain, and then the undershirt actually turns to lace instead of just being plain. So you can either have a striped sweater and then a plain undershirt, or a plain sweater and a laced undershirt. So yeah. Onto the pants in the female category. I don't know if there is any, but we will see. It looks like there are a few. So we have these jean kind of capris almost, I guess. They don't look too bad. I could definitely picture my Sims wearing this with like boots or something, I guess. And they are ripped. It looks like there's one rip on the back. But I do like these because they do look like base game content, but they look good for base game content. Not the plain ones so much, but the ripped ones do look good, in my opinion. And then we have this skirt right here, which is kind of like a two-toned sort of skirt. So this reminds me a lot of something that I saw in The Sims 3 once, but I cannot remember what pack it came from exactly. I wish I could remember, but I do like this one a lot. I will probably end up wearing it. I wish it was a little bit more high-waisted, but other than that, I don't really have any complaints with it. I do like it, and I think that it's not extremely boring, but not too plain at the same time. And then we have these pants that look like they came straight out of the 70s. So as you can see, it's tighter up here, and then it gets looser down towards the bottom. I forgot exactly how or what the name of those kind of pants are. If you know, let me know down below in the comments, but I'm not 100% sure. I don't know if I'm going to wear these just because I don't really know if I like the style of them. Don't know. We'll see though. On to the males. I don't believe we got any new mare. Oh, we did. Okay, never mind. I stand corrected. So we have this longer hair that's spiky in the back, and then it looks a little voluptuous in the front. And I do like this one. Don't know if I'm going to wear it. I'll probably end up wearing it. Who am I kidding? Sometime or another. We'll see though. And then we have this curly, shorter hair. I do like this one actually. It's a little uneven in the front, which kind of bothers me, but then again, if it were perfect, it would kind of look weird at the same time. So I do like this one. I like it more in like the brown colors, I think. I'll probably end up wearing it on my Sims. So yeah. On to this one. We have this blazer, which is kind of like the same thing that the women had, but obviously it's different colors, and then we have that striped shirt underneath it. I do like this one a lot. I would most definitely be wearing this just because I think that it looks awesome. I think that it looks really classy and business-like. Then we have this jacket. It looks like a leather jacket with these little shoulder things, zippers all over, and then the undershirt. Don't know if I'm going to wear this one. It looks like it's a little bit too much going on, but hey, if you like it, go for it. And then it looks like we have a little ombre jean shirt sort of thing. I mean, we had an ombre sort of shirt earlier in this game, so it's kind of the same thing, but I do like this. Probably will end up wearing it. Then we have this men's jacket, and it has like that little cross, or that skull and crossbones kind of look going to it, and then an undershirt. This one I could definitely see like more of like a teen sim wearing it rather than a young adult or adult sim, just because of the skulls, I guess. Don't know why, but I associate skulls with teens rather than young adults. On to this one. Oh, I like this a lot, actually. This reminds me of winter. So I would definitely wear this on my Sims during like the winter time. Most definitely. I think it looks cool. And that I think I like the little fur thing up here. I think that that has a lot of detail put into it. And then we have this. I do like this one. I could actually see myself wearing something like this in real life. I just like how it looks. And I like the detail put into it. So I will wear that one. Let me go back. And then we have this right here. A little undershirt sort of thing. I forgot what that's called exactly, but people wear it to weddings. That's all I know. And then that, and then we have this last one, which is kind of like the same thing as this one, but a little bit different if you can see the differences. It looks like it's a lot going on with the whole one sleeve, one color, then the zippers, and that zipper, then yeah, this, yeah. You know what I'm saying. Don't know if I'm going to wear that one. And then we have, it looks like some jeans for males, and it looks like they're the same as the women's one, obviously just longer and a little bit more poofed out and not as tight on the men's. And then I completely forgot about full body outfits. So we actually did get this whole little getup. As you can see, it kind of looks like the one that came with Perfect Patio Stuff Pack, but it looks a little bit different at the same time. If you're going to run an ice cream shop, this is a perfect uniform for your employees to wear just because it looks like an employee's uniform. And then obviously you can see it comes in different colors. And they do actually have that in the women's clothing section as well. And then it has leggings instead of pants, and then yeah, it does look extremely like the one that came with Perfect Patio Stuff Pack, so they look very similar. So I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I wish that they would have made it look a little bit different so that we don't have the exact same apron, shirt, and pant combination, if you know what I mean. So I will be right back, and we are actually going to move into the build mode and buy mode of Cool Kitchen stuff. Okay guys, we are back, and we are actually going to be moving into the build and buy mode stuff that came with Cool Kitchen. It's not way too much, so I will try to move through this as quickly as possible to not bore you guys. So we actually have this chair right here, as you can see, and then it does come in many different colors. So it's more of like a modern looking chair. It doesn't have any cushions on it or anything, but then it does come in these different colors. It's a little bit out there. Colors that you technically would not see in, or usually would not see in homes, because it's just a bit more like bright, more out there colors. But I do like some of like white. The white one looks good. And we have this bar stool, which is the same exact one, and it comes in the same exact colors as you can see. So it follows the set. And then we do have this countertop right here. I don't like, or I do like it, sorry. I was going to say I don't mind it. It comes in these few different colors, which I do like a lot. I think that it looks pretty cool. I like the little white lining around the cabinets and the back of it and everything. I think that it looks awesome. And then we do have the matching little hangover cabinet sort of thing that you could put a bar stool under, and it comes in the same different colors that the first one did, as you can see. So it looks like it has wood on the first ones, and then when you get down here, it actually looks like it's just a solid kind of, I don't know what material that would be, but it's not wood, to say the least. And then we have matching cabinets, as you can see right here. I'm not going to go into that just because you guys can know what a cabinet looks like, and it comes in the same different colors. And then we have we have a full-on table right here, and of course it does match the same colors that we have been seeing throughout this pack already. So actually you can match all your countertops to your tables, to your chairs, so it's actually pretty cool that you can match all this stuff together with colors. You are going to see the same color scheme throughout all of this stuff in this pack. And then it looks like we have a little bookshelf, or a little thing to put on an end of a counter so that you guys can put cookbooks in. I'm just trying to make up some stuff. And then it comes in the same color, so you could probably just put it on the edge of a counter if you wanted to, like so. I won't go into that right now because it would be too complicated, but you know what I mean. I feel like I've said you know what I mean a lot in this review, but now we have a sink that actually looks awesome. It's a huge sink, so that is awesome. I like it a lot, actually. It's really big, and it looks really nice, and then it comes in a few different colors, as you can see. I would probably stick to more of like the neutral colors rather than having like a red sink, because I've never even seen a red sink in real life. But that's just me. Maybe you have seen one before. And then we have like this little flower trio, which actually looks pretty awesome if you ask me. I like how you can change the different colors of the flowers in the vases. I think that it looks awesome. And I think it's like a nice centerpiece to put on a table. Look how nice that looks. I like it. And then we have like this little thing. So it looks like it's just like a little art piece, nothing too crazy, but it is like modern art, as you can see in the bottom right hand corner of the screen. It's more of like pop art, modern. So that's pretty cool that it comes with that many different things. You could definitely like put this in like a little bakery or an ice cream shop, say. So that is pretty cool. Or a kitchen, of course. Whatever you would want to do with that, you could definitely do. Moving on, we have, it looks like salt shakers. Yep. So huge, 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 huge salt and pepper shakers. I've never seen salt and pepper shakers that have been that big, but as you can see, you can just change the colors of them. Of course, they're probably most likely not functional, but of course, you can just add it for decoration on the counter. And then we have a little dish rack, which is pretty awesome. I would definitely put this next to my sink just to add a little bit more of, I don't know, just add a little bit of decoration. Then you can change it, obviously, but it looks like the plates actually themselves don't change, so keep that in mind. And now we have some cookbooks that you can just put anywhere, it looks like, and you can most likely probably change the colors of it. Yeah, you can change the colors of the cookbooks. Moving on, we have a little wood block to probably put on a wall. I don't know where you would put this exactly, but hey, modern art is different than art used to be, so keep that in mind, but it's just like a little wood block that you can put on the wall. And a spice rack that goes on the wall too. So this is actually pretty cool. I will actually probably just show you it because it is a spice rack, and I like spice racks because, you know, I like spice racks. So it's just a spice rack, as you can see. Nothing too out of the ordinary, but it does look really cool. Like, the detail put into it is awesome, and I think that it looks really cool. So you can just change the border of it, but the spices themselves don't change. So I will definitely use this in my kitchens a lot. I think that that's really cool. I wish that they would have included one that would have went on counters, because how much of the time do you see a spice rack that goes on the wall? But that's just what I have to say. And then we have, it looks like just spatulas, all that fun stuff, and you can change the color of it. And it goes on the wall. And then moving on, we have knife rack, so nothing too special, but a magnetic knife rack, and then you can just change the colors of the knife handles and the rack itself. Moving on, we have this huge, it looks like a little shelving unit, which you could definitely put in a kitchen or something, because it does have like these little tins, and it looks like there's like a bunch of different stuff in these tins, which is really cool. It looks like spaghetti almost, and that's really cool. I actually like that a lot. So I'm definitely going to use this in my kitchens, because I do like all the spices and stuff that is on the second rack. I think that the detail put into that is really cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you this light. Nothing too special, just a little silver light. And then we do have one of these new like wind catchers, I think it's called, maybe, probably not, but it just goes over the stove. We do get a lot of these in the base game, so keep that in mind, but I guess, hey, we got a new one. And then here we have a fridge, which is nothing too special. It just looks like the fridges that we've been getting in our game thus far. But of course, it does have different colors than we've had so far. But yep. And we get a new stove, which is actually looks really cool and modern. And then you can just fit it to whatever color you're going to make your kitchen, because of course everything matches in this pack. And then the long-awaited ice cream machine. Guys, I'm super excited for this. I literally want to open an ice cream shop ASAP in this with having this cool kitchen, because I'm just super excited. I know I've been saying that a lot lately in my streams, but I really do want to open an ice cream shop in The Sims 4 because I think that would be so awesome. And the Sim Gurus did confirm that you can do that now with the ice cream maker. So as you can see, it comes in a lot of different colors. And then of course your Sims can just use it as they please. And then that is basically all I have. Okay guys, I'm actually going to demonstrate how the ice cream machine works, just because this is like the highlight of the pack for me and I want you guys to see it. So if you click on it, you can click craft ice cream, as you can see, and then it looks like it offers you 3 little suggestions, 5 simoleons, 7 simoleons, 6 simoleons. And then as you get your skill up with the ice cream skill, it looks like that you can make a lot more different stuff, and you can get into gelato, sorbet, yogurt. This is awesome. I'm super excited to use this. You guys don't even realize. Gelato, mocha, ice cream. Ooh, this is cool. So you don't really only make ice cream, but you can make frozen yogurt too. You can make gelato, sorbet. So it doesn't limit you to strictly ice cream, but you can get all this different stuff, which is awesome. So as you rank up in the ice cream skill, you actually unlock all this stuff, and it looks like the highest one is 10, and the ultimate one is Neapolitan ice cream, which is pretty ironic, just because Neapolitan is pretty, like, universally known and everything. So I'm actually going to have her go ahead and craft some vanilla ice cream just so that we can see how everything works with it. And she's going to go ahead and click the buttons, it looks like. Pour some milk in, if that is milk. I have no idea. Just a random guess. Put some vanilla in. And then shut the little lid. And we're going to have some little random kid walking in our yard right now. So it looks like this little bar changes colors, and the Sims can know what stage it's at by that. I don't know. I'm just making this up as I go, but... so it's green, and it is ready. She is tasting it to see if it is perfect. Yes, it is. No, it's not. Never mind. You know what, girl? I was excited for you to be done with this, but... So she's going to put it back in the little ice cream mixer, and it's going to work again. So it looks like when it's working, it's purple, and when it's ready, it's green. So Annette has finished creating a carton of vanilla ice cream. The carton has been added to her inventory. Awesome. Let me see. So here's the vanilla ice cream that we just crafted. So once you put it on the counter, it looks like this, and then it comes in this little tub, and then it has 2 bowls next to it. So you can just set it on your counter, grab a bowl, grab a cone. I'm actually going to have her grab a bowl of it, and I'm going to have Damien run over here really quickly, grab a cone. And then it looks like you can also set topping, which is awesome. Look at all these different toppings that we can choose. Let's go ahead and put some raspberry sauce on it. Oh, so the bowls right here are the toppings, and then you can garnish it. And look at all these different garnishings. This is so cool. I like this. Let's do waffle pieces. So that's awesome. Look at the waffle pieces, guys. That's great. I'm so excited to try it out. Like, oh my gosh, orange slices, peppermint sticks. That is so cool. I like this a lot. So you can basically make any sort of ice cream you want with any sort of toppings and with any sort of garnishments. So this is awesome. I'm a fan of this a lot. This is probably like the highlight of the whole pack to me, as I said earlier. I'm super excited to try this out in an ice cream store itself, just because I feel like there's so many different combinations that you can make with your Sims. So I'm super excited to try this out. Making an ice cream store. So let me have him go ahead and grab a cone really quickly just so you guys can see it. And there is the cone itself. It looks like it's a huge cone, and then it has the raspberry on top of it, and then the sprinkle stick on the side, which is awesome. So that is basically the whole overview of this pack. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. As always, let me know if you're going to get it down below in the comments. I would love to know if you guys like this pack, don't like it, if you guys are going to get it, if not. Just to remind you, it is going to be $10, so it's not too expensive, but all stuff packs so far have been $8, or $10, sorry. So it fits that. And that is basically it. My overview of this I mean, I don't know if it was worth the money because there wasn't too much in it, but then again, it was $10. But I am just the ice cream the ice cream machine itself could have sold me on this pack just because I don't know, I'm just super excited to use that. But that is basically all I have for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.